guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to make sweet chili and lime tofu. So we're going to start with a block of firm tofu and cut that into pieces. So I don't own a tofu press myself, so that is why I cut the pieces first and then press them in between a towel and then just add a cutting board on top and a heavy pan. So cutting the pieces helps with getting way more water out of the tofu than if you would just press the entire block like this. So yeah, I press my tofu for about 30 minutes. So while the tofu is pressing, we're going to make the cornstarch mixture, and this is going to give the tofu a super crispy layer on the outside. So just mix those ingredients. So as you can see, quite a bit of water came out of the tofu. The towel is really wet, and yeah, this is just going to give the tofu a lot more of a bite and way more crispiness than if you wouldn't press it. So just put the tofu pieces in a bowl and then add the cornstarch mixture that we made, and then just carefully mix everything around until all the pieces are coated. Then put some oil in a pan, so just a small layer to cover the bottom of the pan. I use some vegetable oil for this, and heat this up until it's hot on medium heat. So you can test if the oil is hot enough by just putting a piece of tofu in it, and if nothing really happens like you see here, then the oil isn't hot enough yet. But if you put a piece in when the oil is hot enough, lots of bubbles will form like you can see here. And that means that the oil is hot enough and you can put the rest of the pieces in. So carefully put all of the tofu pieces in the pan and fry them for about 5 minutes on each side until they are super crispy. So about 10 minutes in total. And yeah, just flip them after like 5 minutes when the bottom of them is super crispy. And the tofu is done. So it has such a nice crispy layer on the outside. I really enjoy making my tofu like this. You can just eat it like this, but we're also going to make a sauce to go with it. But already eating it like this would be really tasty. Anyways, carefully remove the pieces of tofu from the oil and let them leak out on a bit of kitchen paper towel. And in the meantime, we'll make the sauce. So for the sauce, we're going to cook some minced garlic and some red chili pepper in some oil and just cook that for about 2 minutes. Then add the rest of the ingredients except the cornstarch and bring this to a boil. Once the sauce reaches the boiling point, you can add the cornstarch. So I just mixed my cornstarch with some water before adding it to the sauce to prevent lumps. And when you add it, you just want to immediately stir it in with the other hand. I kind of failed a bit since the camera was in my way and I couldn't like put it in and mix at the same time. So I got a few lumps, but you can fix that pretty easily with just grabbing a whisk and just whisking it for a few minutes, and then all the lumps will be gone again. So don't worry about that if that happens to you. So yeah, just cook the sauce on the heat for about a minute just to thicken it, and this is about the consistency that you are looking for. Then add the fried tofu to it and mix. So you do want to immediately serve the tofu after you've mixed it with the sauce, since the tofu does loses a little bit of its crispiness when sitting in the sauce. So just mix it right before you want to eat it. And yeah, then it's done. So you can serve the tofu with just some rice and some veggies, or noodles would be really good with it as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like this recipe. If you want to see some more tofu recipes, I've got a lot of them on my channel. So I'll just link my favorite ones in the description box below. So check those out if you want to see some more recipes. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Truly yummy.